Hey guys, it's July 7th, 2018. It's a really nice warm day here in Seattle, and I think the summer is approaching. Let's start from the right. The ficus tree, you can see some burn marks on the leaves. Too much sunlight. I'm gonna move it indoor. Venus flytrap, the leaves are not as green anymore. I believe it's because I've been watering them with tap water instead of distilled water. The bulb plants are dying back, so they're ready for storage right there. Lavender, you can see some aphid issue is coming back, so I ordered some more of the ladybugs. Gonna release them once I get them. The rosemary is doing well, you can see, and this other rosemary is doing well too. Peony, it's okay, looks pretty much the same. Hopefully it's gonna flower next year. And this hydrangea, there's some burn marks on the flower. It's probably because of the sun. And some new growth from the base right there, so that's good. And I transplanted the artichoke seedlings into this free pot. This is the third one. Yeah, they're doing pretty well. And this grape plants, I snapped that one, so yeah. And I have to kind of force them to kind of attach to the structure because I don't know why they're not really hanging on to the structure. Lily, you can see this flower is gone, and then this is the second flower. It smells really good. And here are some bite marks from the black vine weevil. It's been a persistent issue, so yeah. The English ivy is good, and the California poppy, you can see the powdery mildew is still there. This succulent, you can see some pink flowers. And this other succulents are all doing well. Summer snowflakes is meh. Don't know why it's doing that. The mulberry, it's still actively growing. Not seeing any flowers yet. Would love to see some soon though, because I love mulberry fruits. And here's the blueberry. Oh, not yet. Here's the lily of the valley. Looks pretty much the same. This blueberry, you can see here's more bite marks from black vine weevil on this side. And the fruits are maturing. So we're gonna be able to harvest them pretty soon, I think. The whole plant is doing well. You can kind of see there's more leaves. And here we have the strawberries. Still flowering and sending out new leaves, so that's good. You can see right here, these are turning red, so they're pretty much ready for harvest. And these are the deformed one, which I'm gonna pull out and just throw them away. Yeah, these guys are looking pretty good. Plain corpses, a lot more flower coming up. And for the wildflower pot, you can see I sprinkle some new seeds. Here's some seedlings. Let's see. This one is probably Lacy Facilia. Artichoke looks pretty much the same. The main plant is, I think it's pretty much taller than me now. Raspberries, the new plants are coming up pretty well. Gonna transplant some of the ones I collected into the same pot. catnips flowering now, and some new growth at the base. Artichoke, this one is dead, and the clover is taking over with some nice flowers, and this guy is still hanging around. Dahlia, lots of flowers. I've been kind of cutting some of those for indoor, just for indoor flower. And this blueberry is looking miserable still. The black vine weevil is resilient, so yeah, I ordered some more of those. Order some more of the nematodes. Need to water this hydrangea. This guy looks pretty much the same. Some new growth from the base. Potato looks good. Yeah, I think there's still a lot more space for the potatoes to develop, so that's good. Some fruits are still hanging around. Calla lily looks good. Let me show you the flower. Right here. You can see the flower has turned into seeds now. That green thing in the center, those are calla lily seeds. Rhubarb looks good. You can see the leaves are huge. And there's more new of the leaf coming out from the base. Tomatoes are still crazy, sending out lots of flowers all over the plants. Here are some more of the groups of tomatoes, and right here you can see this group of tomatoes right here. I think each group there's at least 10. And the base, you can see we harvested the red ones, and these are the remaining green ones, which are gonna turn red pretty soon. Here's another group, and another group, and another group. And as for the indoor garden, the orchids looks pretty much the same, and this guy is gonna flower. You can see the flower is getting longer now. Venus slipper orchid. New growth right here for this one. These guys looks pretty much the same. Gonna fertilize the indoor garden with liquid fertilizer. And then this guy, you can see there's 2 more new growth on the back of the leaf. Right there and here. So there's a total of 3 new growth. This orchid looks pretty much the same. Right here, the zebra plants, it's looking pretty much the same. Aquatic plant is looking good. This guy has a new leaf. And then the snake plant over here is producing another new growth right here. No wonder the soil keep getting pushed up. As for the hanging plants, this is the philodendron. And then this is the spider plant. Looks really green, so it's healthy, and it's sending out some new babies right here. And the phalaenopsis, you can see some active roots growth right here and right here, and some of the roots at the bottom too. This orchid here is also actively growing. You can see sending out more new leaves. And this older leaf has some black spot, which I don't know what those are. Stone pine looks good. And this Hoya plant, you can see this new leaf is way bigger now from comparing to last week. Overall, the plant looks healthy. And the pear plant is doing well. You can see some new flowers from the new growth. Yeah, overall the plant is just actively growing and producing lots of new leaves. Right here, the succulents looks pretty much the same. They're all doing really well. And the staghorn fern is actively growing as well. You can see the leaves are very long. And this bird nest fern is also actively growing. And the moss on the side is kind of turning green because I've been watering them frequently. And then this guy over here is also doing well. You can see lots of new leaves. Dragon tree plant, see that it's also growing, lots of new leaves at the center. And this pear plant is also sending out lots of new leaves. All of them are just actively growing because it's pretty much summer now.